Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at someone and thought, how can a man like that exist? No cursed energy, no inherited technique, just raw power, precision, and presence that dominates every room, every fight. Toji Fushiguro is a walking contradiction, a man with zero supernatural advantage in a world filled with gods and monsters, and yet he outclasses them. He doesn't just fight sorcerers, he breaks them, mentally, physically, systematically. And here's the uncomfortable truth. You've been lied to. You've been taught that without a gym, without supplements, without ideal genetics, you can't be dangerous, you can't be powerful, you can't be like him. But Toji Fushiguro is the proof that all of that is garbage, because he chose a different path. He built himself from the ground up, like a machine forged through pain, precision, and patience. Now I'm going to brainwash you, but in the best way possible. I want to erase the lie that you need fancy equipment or a perfect environment to build a killer physique and relentless mindset. Because here's the truth, you already have everything you need. Toji didn't train for aesthetics. He trained for one thing, function. He built a body designed to move like a predator, not pose for a camera. And this is what makes his philosophy so powerful, because it's rooted in simplicity and necessity. Push-ups, sprints, explosive movement, unshakable control. That's what made Toji lethal. Not machines, not fancy gear, just focus, pain tolerance, and a deep personal mission to be untouchable. You think doing push-ups is just a basic bodyweight movement? Toji would laugh in your face, because he didn't just do push-ups. He treated every rep like a weapon. Every movement had intention, discipline, violence. There's a reason his body doesn't look normal. It's sculpted like a fighter's, not a model's. Every muscle tells a story of survival, not vanity. And here's the twist most people miss. Toji didn't have powers because he didn't need them. He turned his body into a cursed weapon. He trained until instincts took over, until pain became background noise, until he could fight sorcerers blindfolded and still win. That's not genetics. That's not luck. That's training. That's mindset. That's choice. And you can make that choice too. If you're waiting for a gym membership or the perfect plan or someone to hold your hand, you're not serious. Toji didn't wait. He created. So, if you've ever wanted to train like a savage, not a fitness influencer, if you've ever wanted to move like a killer, not a TikTok dancer, if you've ever wanted to see what happens when discipline replaces excuses, then welcome. Because today, I'm going to show you how to train like Toji Fushiguro. No weights, no equipment, no mercy. Are you ready? Good. Let's begin. So you're still here. Good. That means you're not just curious, you're hungry. Hungry to train like someone who doesn't just survive, but dominates. Toji Fushiguro wasn't built for aesthetics. He was built for efficiency, for violence, for function. And if you want even 1% of that, you have to train like it. Let's break it down into 4 principles. 1. Move like a predator, not a bodybuilder. Toji's body is lean, fast, and lethal. Why? Because he doesn't waste energy on useless mass or isolation exercises. He trains to move, react, explode. That means push-ups aren't just for your chest. They teach control, shoulder stability, explosive pushing power. Burpees aren't cardio. They're a full-body combat simulation. Fall, rise, explode. Planks aren't for abs. They're for holding form under pressure, like when a blade's at your throat. Workout 1. Core power foundation, push-ups. 4 sets to failure. Explosive jump squats. 3 sets of 15 plank hold. 3 sets of 60 seconds slow. Negative push-ups. 3 sets of 6. Lower down for 5 to 6 seconds. Burpees. 3 sets of 20. No breaks longer than 45 seconds. Your heart should pound. Your muscles should shake. That's the point. Toji didn't train to feel pumped. He trained until his enemies couldn't move. 2. Train for control under chaos. Toji moves like a beast, but with discipline. Every strike is surgical. Every dodge is deliberate. You don't get that from random workouts. You get that from coordination drills, isometric holds, and balance under stress. Workout 2, body control and awareness. Wall handstand hold, or pike hold. 3 sets of 30 seconds Bulgarian split squats. 3 sets of 10 each leg Superman holds. 3 sets of 30 seconds. Hollow body holds. 3 sets of 30 seconds. Skater jumps. 3 sets of 20 for lateral control. These exercises force you to own your body. If you can't control your own weight, how do you expect to control a weapon or an enemy? Toji's edge isn't brute force, it's total bodily control, in any position, under any threat. 3. Explosion over endurance. Toji doesn't fight for hours, he ends it fast. That means training for short, violent bursts of movement, explosive power, not marathon stamina. Workout 3, combat burst training, plyo push-ups, 3 sets of 10 squat jumps, 3 sets of 15 sprint intervals, 30-second sprint, 30 seconds rest, x 6 mountain climbers, 3 sets of 45 seconds, shadowboxing, maximum speed, 3 rounds, x 2 minutes. You're building a nervous system that can activate like a bomb. Toji doesn't hesitate. You shouldn't either. Train like every rep is the last move before the kill. 4. Mentality. Pain is data, not drama. Here's the truth. No one wants to say out loud, Toji's greatest weapon isn't his body. It's his indifference to pain. You quit when it hurts. He starts when it hurts. So here's your challenge. No music, no mirror, no distraction, just pain and your decision to stay in it. Every time you want to stop, ask, what would Toji do? You already know the answer. He'd keep going, not because it feels good, but because control in pain is control in life. So don't tap out. Don't wait to feel ready. Every push-up, every hold, every second in the burn, that's where you're transforming. Not into a bodybuilder, not into an athlete, but into someone dangerous. Now tell me this, if Toji walked into your room right now, would he respect the way you train? Be honest, because this wasn't just a workout. This was a test of your will, your control, your pain tolerance. So drop it in the comments. What broke you first? The push-ups, the sprints, the silence? Or did you not break at all? Let's find out who's got that Toji-level mindset. No ego, no filters, just raw truth. I'll be watching the comments. Don't lie. Toji wouldn't.